Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is a very impromptu video as I was working on another one, but I wanted to get this up and say a few things. Earlier this afternoon, or on the West Coast this morning, Jeffree Star uploaded a Snapchat where he spoke about his relationship with Nate, the tweets that he sent out and deleted about James Charles last weekend where he made serious accusations, and talked about a lot of the buzz that's going around the internet where people are comparing his situation to James Charles, and oh yeah, the deleted tweets. First, I'm going to play his Snapchat rant, and then I'm going to give my overall opinion on everything.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. How is everyone doing? Okay, so a lot's happened this week. I have been on set for a few days, doing something really major and magical. It took 24 hours total to do everything. So I haven't really been on my phone. I haven't really been on social media, and I'm just catching up on everything. And bitch, I have a few things to say. It's been a very crazy week in the beauty community with some of my friends and everything that's going on. So I just want to touch on a few things really quickly. If you're someone that watches me and likes makeup and my dogs, skip through all of these until you see a picture of a handbag or something cute. But if you are aware of everything that's going on this week in the beauty community, then let's have a chat. All right, so all week I've been getting a lot of questions about a tweet that I sent out. Now, after my friend Tati Westbrook uploaded her video about James Charles, a lot of people had opinions. A lot of people that had been feeling some type of way for a while were finally starting to speak out and say things. And I sent out a very big tweet that caused a lot of reactions. So I want to address that because you guys deserve an answer, and I want to touch on a few things. Now, I stand by everything I said. I want to start off by saying that. But I do regret, and I don't say that often, but I do regret sending out that tweet. Things on my end could have been handled behind closed doors, 100%. I was very hot-headed. I had seen a lot of disturbing things behind the scenes, my man. And Nathan was really grossed out by a lot of behavior that he saw. He took a trip with me and James, and it went really bad. And things were never the same after that. And I am in love with my man. Me and Nathan, we are like this, and I will always respect his opinion. So me and James started to get distant, and things got really weird. But that doesn't mean I don't love and care about someone. Because I said one sentence does not erase the history we have. It doesn't mean that I don't care about someone. And I want to get a little deep for a second, because guess what? This person right here, has had a history of horrible, dumb mistakes. So there is no way that I'm saying, James, bye. No, that's not it. He needs to learn, he needs to grow, and he needs better people around him, because the circle that's there, they're all yes men and they're not helping him. I think that everyone deserves second chances. And I think that sometimes people deserve third and fourth chances. He's young, of course, he needs to grow. There's no, well, he should. No, bitch, he needs to grow. And he will learn from this experience, 100%. I've learned from all my past mistakes, and I continue to apologize for dumb, horrible shit that I said a long time ago. I will apologize for those things, really, until the day I die. So this is just me letting you guys know my thoughts. There's no ill will. I know James is very angry. I fully get it. I just want to say that I hope he takes some time off and actually mentally heals and just gets in a better place, because there's a lot going on. And when you have a massive audience and you have big responsibilities, you have to be careful with that power. All right, now I've been on Twitter this morning. I want to address one more thing, because people, listen, I've had a crazy career, y'all. 15 years in the game. I'm an OG. I come from a crazy, crazy past. And I've also addressed so many things. But whenever a situation happens and I do comment or say something, which half the time I need to keep my fucking mouth shut, but we're all human beings with feelings and emotions, and we are allowed to have those. But I'm going to say this one time only. Do not compare my situation to anyone else's ever. Okay? I'm in a long-term, amazing relationship with Nathan, and a lot of people may not understand that. He only was with women before me. I know that may be a crazy concept, but don't compare my situation to someone else's ever. I have talked about my past. I've talked about my sexuality at length, and a lot of people may forget that. Rewind. There is a very big video on my channel called The Truth About My Relationship, and I dive in deep about sexuality, straight men, Nathan, and our entire history. So if anyone wants to try me, go replay that, please. Thank you. And also, when me and Shane filmed our first series last summer, we dove fully into that stuff. And even James was in the room for some of it on camera. So if anyone wants to misconstrue things, don't try me. And also, people are like, Jeffree, there's a lot of tweets being deleted. Girl, if people try to re-drag up shit about you every 6 months, you'd want them deleted too. There's already screenshots. I'm not hiding anything. I'm just tired of hearing about that subject. So you can take a 4-second video clip and a bunch of old tweets and try to spin a narrative. Not today, baby. Listen, I never knew that I was going to find my soulmate and the person that I was going to fall in love with, ever. I spent a lot of my time in the whole 20s single, alone, and just very, like, dark times. But the place that I am in right now is so healthy and great, and everything is good. So I will never let strangers try to dictate my feelings or make me out to be someone that I'm not. Girl. Not today.
Exactly a week ago, on May 9th, I uploaded a video called Jeffree Star Deletes Thousands of Tweets. I was shocked because I went to his social blade and saw that there were certain days where he deleted thousands of tweets, sometimes hundreds of tweets. And in this video that I did last week, I said, at first I thought maybe he was feeling some kind of way due to all the falling outs he had with other beauty gurus and friends, and maybe he just wanted his memories with them off his timeline. And I can certainly relate with that, because when I would go through my Facebook and I would see posts or photos with old friends that I don't talk to anymore and that just ended really badly, I would just delete them, because I don't want that on my timeline. You know, I don't want to be on Facebook a year later or 4 years later and have that memory pop up like, oh great, yeah, thanks for ruining my day. But anyway, I gave him the benefit of the doubt with that. I gave him a pass because I could totally relate to that, and I think anyone that is a human can relate to that. The next day after my video, Tati dropped her video called Bye Sister, and then Jeffree deleted another 1,000 tweets, and I just thought it was really strange. I was going to do a follow-up video, but I was like, nah, it's not video worthy, so I never went through with it. And then the next day after Tati's video, Jeffree sent out 2 tweets where he referred to James as something, and I'm not going to say what it is in this video because it's disgusting, and he did say that Nathan, who's his boyfriend, banned James from their house after a party in February, and he hasn't seen James since. And another tweet that he sent out, he quote tweeted James Charles's brother, who sent out a tweet and said, why does everyone have to act tough on the internet? And Jeffree replied and said, oh, why did you really move back to New York City? And around the same time, whenever Jeffree Star involves himself or he is at the center of a controversy or a scandal, people go and dig through his Twitter to see if he's done anything like that in the past. And I can understand that. But also from his side, I can also understand it getting a little bit old, because as some of you know that have been with me for a very long time know that I have a history with addiction, and I've done a lot of things that I'm not proud of while in my addiction. So if whenever I did something wrong and people just wanted to throw that in my face all the time, I would be upset too. Although it does not happen very often, it has happened before and it felt like crap every single time. Anyway, about the tweets that got brought up, it was about Jeffree fetishizing straight men, basically in the same way that James Charles was. And I will say that the mentality between James Charles and Jeffree Star with regards to treatment is very similar, but at the same time, it's different because one, Jeffree didn't have any correspondence pop up like James Charles did. So until someone comes forward or has correspondence with Jeffree where he attempted to prey on a straight man and force him to do things with him, then I can't, in good faith, say that they're the exact same thing. Jeffree has said hundreds of times that he used to do anything and say anything to be edgy, to get attention, and to shock people. And his tweets about straight men do fall under that category for some people. However, what does not fall under that category under any circumstances is his tweet about Justin Bieber. I'm not going to say what it is, but I'm going to say it was pretty freaking disgusting. No adult ever should be able to say that about someone when they're underage. Now, if you want to know what the tweet is, go look online. I'm sure it's everywhere and screenshot it all over Twitter, and it's in several other people's videos, and I will leave links to their videos down below. And Nick Snyder from The Viewer's Voice did an excellent video talking about those tweets yesterday, so I'm going to leave a link down below to that video. Back to the Justin Bieber tweet though, like saying that you did things to be edgy, you don't get a pass with that, okay? People can say, oh, it happened 9 years ago, it was such a long time ago, get over it. But guess what? There's no statute of limitations on saying something that horrible. Because at the time that tweet got sent out, Justin Bieber was 16 and Jeffree Star was 24. There was an 8-year difference. Now, am I saying Jeffree is a predator? Absolutely not. It's been going around all over social media ever since he sent out those tweets about James Charles, and I wanted to say something about it. And in this Snapchat, he also somewhat apologized to James Charles. He said some very nice things about him. I was like, wow, that was really mature of him to say it like that, because like he said in his Snapchat rant, he usually doesn't regret anything, but I could tell in the man's voice that he regretted it. Maybe not for the right reasons, but I'm going to explore that in my next video with Tati, because I think Jeffree Star's Snapchat rant today and Tati Westbrook's video yesterday are somewhat related, so I'm going to explore that again soon, don't worry. But yeah, he spoke about a trip that he, Nate, and James went on, and him and Nate saw something disturbing about James Charles, and they both put some distance between themselves and James, which I totally get that. I totally get that. But back to the regret aspect that I just mentioned, I am so sorry that I'm all over the place. This is basically a rant at this point. But when I said that he might not regret it for the right reasons, he might also regret it for the right reasons. He might feel bad because he sees a very young guy going through this, losing 3 million subscribers in 2 days, and then his PR stunt at the Australian airport, and that made a lot of people feel sorry for James too. And maybe James threatened him with something and said, if you don't apologize or delete those tweets, I'm going to expose you for something. And who knows what James has on Jeffree, and who knows what Jeffree has on James. So I think they're both at a standstill and they can't really go telling on each other anymore. So Jeffree did say that James is young, he made a lot of mistakes, he needs to grow, deserves another chance, and I could not agree with Jeffree more when he said that he needs better friends. And I said this in my last video, he's got Nikita Dragon and Gabriel Zamora acting like morons and making the situation worse. They're not friends. He also said that he has no ill will towards James and that he hopes he takes time off to heal and to be careful with his power, which is a very good point. Anyway, I'm going to end that rant right here, and I'm going to ask you if you think that James and Jeffree Star's situations are the same. If so, why? If not, why not? How do you feel about Jeffree's Snapchat rant about James and all the tweets that recently resurfaced? As always, let me know what you think down below. Thank you for watching, take care, and I will see you all soon.